So last time we mapped out your workflow. Now we get to the really exciting part, finding the hidden gold, the real opportunities for automation. But let's be honest, with so much going on, where do you even begin to look?
Here's a thought. What if your biggest wins aren't in some massive company-wide project? What if they're actually hiding in plain sight, in all those tiny, repetitive tasks your team tackles every single day? It's a bit of a surprise, isn't it? We're often looking for one giant leap, when really it's about taking 100 small, smart steps.
I call this the hidden workload. It's that daily grind, right? The constant chasing for updates, the endless copying and pasting, the manual checking. It's like this invisible friction that just slows down your best people. None of it actually adds value. It just drains time and energy that should be going into work that truly matters.
So, how do we spot this stuff? Well, the good news is these opportunities are literally everywhere. The real skill isn't about finding them, it's about learning how to see them. And trust me, once you start seeing them, you won't be able to unsee them.
Okay, to make this easy, I'm going to give you a really powerful 5-point checklist. Think of it as your field guide for hunting down the absolute best automation targets in your team's daily hustle.
All right, here are the 5 key signs that a task is just screaming out for automation. First, are your people constantly chasing information? Second, are they doing double data entry? You know what I mean. Third, are they bogged down with repetitive daily tasks? Fourth, are they making the same simple rule-based decisions over and over? And finally, do you see bottlenecks and queues where work just grinds to a halt? Let's dive into these.
Okay, let's talk about chasing information. Oh man, we've all been there. Every time someone has to stop what they're doing, shoot off an email, or log into some other system just to get a simple status update, well, that's a perfect target for an automated alert or maybe a real-time dashboard.
Ah, the classic copy and paste job, double data entry. It's not just mind-numbing, it's exactly where mistakes happen. Here's a rule for you. If the data already exists somewhere, a person should never have to type it again, period. Fixing this is honestly one of the fastest and most satisfying automation wins you can get.
And then there are bottlenecks. You know the feeling. Work is moving along just fine, and then it hits a brick wall. It's stuck, just sitting there, waiting for a manual check or a simple approval. These cues are like giant flashing neon signs pointing to a process that automation can instantly fix, keeping everything flowing smoothly.
So what do all these tasks have in common? Well, they're predictable, they're consistent, and they happen over and over and over again. They don't require human ingenuity or creative problem solving, they just require time. And that's exactly what makes them perfect candidates for automation. They are the low-hanging fruit, just waiting for you to pick them.
Okay, hold on. Before we get too carried away, I have to give you a really critical piece of advice. The goal here is not to automate everything you see. Because believe it or not, automating the wrong thing can actually make your problems a whole lot worse.
Here's the golden rule. You have to remember this. Automation makes a good process great. But, and this is a big but, if you automate a broken process, all you've done is created a much faster way to make mistakes. You've got to fix the process first, then you automate it.
And this really brings us to the most important point of all. The whole goal of automation isn't about replacing people. It's about unleashing them. It's about taking away all that tedious, low-value work so that your team can focus their incredible brain power on what they do best, solving tough problems and making brilliant decisions.
So, where do you start? The answer is so simple. Start small. Go for a quick win. Seriously, don't try to boil the ocean and solve every problem at once. Just pick one small, visible target that you know you can improve. What you're trying to do here is build momentum. Find an automation project that can deliver a real, tangible win in a matter of weeks, not months. Because when your team sees a super frustrating task just disappear, almost overnight, that creates the excitement and the trust you need to go after the bigger challenges down the road. So here's my challenge to you. Using that 5-point checklist we just talked about, what is the one small, repetitive, low-value task that you could automate for your team? Not next month, but next week.
Now, once you do start automating, you're going to face a brand new challenge, finding that perfect balance between machine efficiency and human oversight. And in our next explainer, we're going to dive into exactly that, how to keep humans in the loop so you really do get the best of both worlds. I'll see you then.